Hey guys, so in this video, we will continue our Claude Code Basics course. We will be on module 2.7, and in this we will cover your GitHub, Git basically, and deploy, right? So, I mean, it sounds very technical. It is, the whole thing is pretty technical, but since you're using Claude Code, it can act as an agent, and it can take away all the complexity and do it for you, right? So we will cover how to push your code to GitHub and how do you deploy from there. Okay, thanks. Guys, welcome back. So in this video, we will cover module 2.6 for our Claude Code Basics. Let me quickly show you where we are. So if you go to vibethecoder.com, we are on Claude Code Basics. We have covered the foundations. We have covered the build and ship. Actually, we are on 2.7, right? We have completed all the previous lessons. So we are on 2.7, which is ship it. So we're gonna basically, how do you deploy it? Okay. So let's go to the prompt. I have the prompt included here, right? So you can just let's just use this prompt to remember, we in the previous lessons we created an app. Let me just quickly do a demo of the app also. Actually, let's deploy it and then we'll do the demo, right? We did the habit tracker, if you remember. So let's just copy this and let's just go here. Okay, we will demo module. What is it? 2.7. We will demo module 2.7. Let's deploy to GitHub Pages and Vercel as a demo to the students watching. Okay. So I'm just giving it some context. Remember, we are in Claude Code Basics. So I already created this project. So Claude Code pretty much knows what's really going on, right? Let me just allow this. Let me allow this. I'm going to change it to bypass permissions. Okay. I'm going to give it the context. Actually, it has the prompt, but basically we actually had committed the code to GitHub. So that's what it is saying. What we will do is we will make some minor changes and then push it. So I'm going to stop this for a second. Let's make, let's show the app locally first. Make some minor update to the code, push it and deploy from there. Okay, so this is the prompt I'm giving, right? So I want to run the app locally on my local server just to show you the difference between local and then we make some updates to the code. So it says it will give me either it will start the local server, it will give us the commands to run the local server and we can go from there. So local server is live at this, so we can okay. Okay, so here we're starting the local server. So if you check this URL, this is localhost. Okay, so you can see this is the current app, right? Now let's see what we can change. Okay, let's go to how it works. No, let's go to open the habit tracker, right? So let's change the color here, right? Just to make a small change in the code, right? So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the screen. I did a lesson before, but this is also a good lesson here. So I have the screen capture. I'm going to give it the screen capture from my laptop. So this is this one. Okay, I'm going to say, let's change the color to orange and green combination. Okay, so if you can see, this is the prompt we are giving. So it's checking what are the actual variable names and what update it has to do. So it's going to do that. And we're going to then run it locally, refresh it locally, and then we will push the code to Vercel and GitHub Pages. And the code actually would also live on GitHub. Okay, I think there sometimes you wonder, like, for major tasks, it does it so quickly. For something so small, it takes such a substantial amount of time, right? So, but anyway, let's just go here. Okay. Okay, change the orange here. What about? Okay, hang on a second. We gave you in dot, but changes are only on the home page. Can you update the app as well? Okay, actually it did, right? Okay, so okay, so maybe found it and it's not what it looks like. The app is updated, the change just hasn't shipped yet. Okay, so I think we were just a little bit too quick in launching it. So I think you can see now we have the orange here. Actually, it made a mistake. We wanted orange and green, but that's fine. For the demo, we are good. Now we should push this code, right? So, okay. I'm giving it a new prompt just so that it knows. Let me verify they are actually serving the new palette. Okay, so it already pushed it. And let's take a look. Okay, so these are the two URLs. One is for, see, this one is GitHub Pages. The one here, this is on Vercel, right? It's the same app, but hosted on two different places, right? I'm just going to show you one. The other would be exactly the same. So see, this is local. If you can see, this is local host. Now let's do, see, this is the actual tracker. If you go to home, this is home, you open the tracker. This is your tracker. We can add a habit. And let's say yoga. And it adds a yoga. And you can click that, I did yoga today, right? So anyway, that was the lesson. Let me see what else I wanted to show you. So now remember, for all this, we are assuming that you've already created an account on GitHub and Vercel, and you have given the token or the key, API key, to your Claude Code, right? So for example, I'm not going to share the file, but within the files, I have shared, like in .env.local, I have shared the actual key, right? And normally we git ignore that, so that's your actual key to GitHub or to Vercel. So you don't want to share it, or you don't want to ship it to GitHub. Okay, so great. By the way, this is Claude Code Basics. At some point I will do a lesson on Claude Code Advanced, and then we are going live from next week. So I'm going to quickly show you here. So see, this is the Claude Code Basics course on Wipe the Coder. If you go to courses, next week I'm going to start actually Claude Code Advanced, and then I'm also starting next week. So this will be open, right? Claude Code Advanced will be open. The agency in a box also is open, where I'm actually going to do live build using on YouTube Live. We will build it together on exactly agency in a box means how to create your portfolio. How do you launch an agency, right? So how do you create a portfolio? How do you create a CRM, multi-tenant CRM, AI chatbot, phone agent? So all these we will cover. We'll start next week, which will be live also, right? So please join. Okay, great. Thank you.